Assalamu alaikum and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another very special New Year's edition of the Aatif Nawaz Show. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me take this opportunity, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Habatin Hazarat, to wish you a very, very, very happy 2013. We've made it to 2013. Goodbye, Mayans. You were wrong. It's 2013 and we're still here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2013, and as is customary every New Year's, people make New Year's resolutions. And what I don't like about New Year's resolutions is people aren't specific enough. They say really broad things like, oh, I'm not going to eat trans fats, I'm not going to eat... Do you have a New Year's resolution, Producer Sab? No?
Yes.
What is your New Year's resolution? It's secret. Some people have them in secret. What's the point of having a secret New Year's resolution on top of everything? It's really annoying. They're not specific enough. Well, I commend my friend Savas Papa Sava. He posted on Facebook recently very, very specific New Year's resolutions, and I want to share them with you right now, ladies and gentlemen. He wrote, New Year's resolutions. Number 1, listen to one audiobook every week and stop listening to Radio 4. Okay. Number 2, complete those old red Stanley screwdrivers, the ones which look like plugs. Interesting. Okay. Number 3, start playing badminton or just run discreetly. Excellent. Very realistic. I like that. Draw at least one picture every day for the rest of the year. That's tough. Are you going to do that as well? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, it's not an easy one to do because you think you'd have time every year, but do you or not? But I mean, he's aiming for it, so you got to give him plugs for that. Number 5, sing O'Malley's Bar at karaoke. I don't even know O'Malley's Bar. Do you know O'Malley's Bar? Never heard of that song at all. Never heard of it. Okay. Number 6, I love this one. Make a belt or get fatter. That's good because he's given himself an option there, which I appreciate. Okay, and number 7, wash out into an illicit sea of degradation if everything goes wrong. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Savas Papa Sava's New Year's resolutions. Can you match that? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've just come to the end of one of the most breathtaking series of cricket, India versus Pakistan. What exciting matches and what phenomenal superstars have emerged from this game as well. From this series, in fact. Junaid Khan with that spectacular performance in the first ODI. What's his name? Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Bhuvneshwar? That's what... Yeah, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. He was very good as well. He took some very good wickets. India have a fast bowler. I know that sounds weird, but they do apparently. Well, he's 80-ish miles an hour, so, you know, they have to take that. But yeah, it was a great series, and obviously the result doesn't matter. What really matters is we saw these two countries coming together and playing some fantastic cricket and entertaining us after what seems like ages. Here's to more and more and more India versus Pakistan cricket matches. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't done Joke of the Week for a while, but we're going to do it this week. I was sitting at dinner with my friend, my very good friend and former guest on this show, Arman Kirmani, and he told me this joke, okay? Now, it's an atrocious joke, and I think he needs to be outed for this, right here, right now, on the Aatif Nawaz Show, the 2013 special, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to out Arman Kirmani's joke. This is what he said to me, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I can't stress to you enough how bad this is. I almost want you to cover your ears, okay? So if you're prone to outbreaks of stress, tension, or anything owing to bad jokes, then you don't want to listen to this bit over here, okay? Here it is, okay? Arman Kirmani's joke. He said to me, what do you call a very skinny detective? Sherlock Bones. He actually said Sherlock Bones. He actually said that out loud to me with pride. It wasn't as if he was saying, let me tell you a rubbish joke. He was like, let me tell you this sick joke, yeah? It's going to be a wicked joke, okay? Sherlock Bones. Very good. Nice one, sir. Hope 2013 gives you some new jokes. I'm joking, my friend. You're awesome. And I'll see you very, very soon. Please don't poison me. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough of that. Let's get on with this week's show. Joining me this week, ladies and gentlemen, is somebody very, very special for the very first episode of the Aatif Nawaz Show in 2013. Please welcome the wonderful and talented Miss Susanna Unser. Thank you so much for joining us this week.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very, very well, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm brilliant, yeah.
I can't believe that you look brilliant as well, which is incredible because you've been working non-stop for the last few days, hours even?
Yes, I've had 3 hours sleep, so I'm just like this on coffee.
That's insane. On 3 hours sleep, I look like a different person. This takes like hours and hours of creation to look like this. It's unbelievable. If I've got let's not even talk about 3 hours sleep with me. That's amazing. So thank you so much for taking the time out to come on the show. I know you're incredibly busy. You've just come back from Finland?
Yes, I had a fabulous show in Finland. It was actually I went to Sweden in Stockholm. So I had one show in Stockholm, and it was snowing. I didn't realise it was snowing. I didn't look at the weather forecast. I'm always flying in and out of Europe, so went there. I
That's
landed.
so casual. It's like, I'm always flying in and out of Europe. No problem, darling. You know how it is.
Most of my shows tend to be in Europe.
Of course.
So I'm coming and going. When we landed, it was like a blizzard, a snowstorm, and it was wonderful because it's Christmas time as well. And I thought that was cold, -5. And then Helsinki, I went a few days after that. That was -18 at night. And,
18 degrees?
Yes, minus.
As in minus 18,
yes, minus,
sorry.
literally,
Oh my
you
God.
open the window for 2 seconds and you feel it on your face.
18 degrees,
yeah,
minus 18 degrees. It's like, that's like less than a freezer.
Yes, it really was. It was amazing. They're gorgeous. The Baltic Sea all frozen over.
It's nice if you've got like very, like thermal jackets and stuff. Did you have thermal jackets?
I have to wear Asian clothes for my concerts, so it was really, with Indian sandals,
Oh my God.
unfair. But I had my big Ugg boots first with my sari, as I went on stage. I just changed it backstage.
Ugg boots and saris, that's a new look. That
it
totally
is,
works.
yeah.
People need designers. You need to get on the Ugg boots and saris. You've just heard all about it. That's amazing. Well, you're back here now. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And what are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on a few things at the moment. I'm finishing off a album called Mehvashar, which is a duet album with Raja Kaushik.
Oh wow, okay.
And it's a collaboration of Hindi and Bengali and a bit of Farsi. There's bits of everything in there, but predominantly Bengali and Hindi. And the music's very filmy.
Oh, that's good. We like filmy music.
Yeah, it's very filmy, and hopefully you'll like it. It's releasing Valentine's Day.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, good stuff. So it might be something I get for my wife or something like that. So that's really cool. So I wanted to ask you about this actually, because you're very, very popular among the Bengali diaspora, obviously, right? Because you've been acting, you've been singing, you've been on television and film, you've done all sorts of stuff, right? But then you kind of do stuff. So you've done Sylheti dialect, and you can do,
yes.
Sylheti dialect, and then there's the Bengali dialect. They're different, right?
Bengali is the actual language, national language. It's the proper dialect. And Sylheti is a dialect that derived from Bengali, as many dialects are. Like my dad's from Mymensingh. He speaks a completely different language when he speaks to his relatives. I don't understand. I need subtitles until he talks to my mom. But it's like, you have many dialects. A majority of the Bengalis living in the UK are from Sylhet originally. As a result, I've had to do Sylheti dramas, and I'm not from Sylhet. My parents are not from Sylhet. We speak proper Bengali. So I had to learn Sylheti dialects, as surah, as you learn surahs off by heart. I learned them like that, literally.
Wow, did you have the Bengali teacher's equivalent of a Qari Saab come over and teach you this?
No, I had, because I write in English.
Oh wow, okay.
I write in English, so I'd say to my co-artist or my director, could you just say the line? And he'd say it. And it's completely different. I mean, I've tried.
Oh my God.
My Sylheti friends always, make fun of me.
That's incredible. So, I mean, you do that, and you can speak Hindi and Urdu as well.
Yeah, Hindi, Urdu. I guess, anyone growing up here, they Hindi.
That's
grew up
true.
watching Shah Rukh Khan,
Yeah, my
Hindi and
English postman Dave can speak Urdu as well. Everybody can do it, I suppose. That's pretty good. And then, how do you find the difference? I'm quite interested in the performance issue of this, because you've got to perform in so many different languages. How do you consolidate all of that?
Well, I grew up learning Bengali music and Indian classical music, and until about 2004 or 5, actually maybe 6, I was just doing very semi-classical music in front of very sober crowds, right? Like my parents, accountants and doctors, and they listen to very traditional, very classic kind of music, play my harmonium, very conservative music. And then I started to go to a lot of commercial shows, and a lot of them, majority Sylheti folk, Sylheti raves, and I'd buy tickets and I'd go and watch this and I'd love it. And then asked to sing, I actually literally had to learn from scratch how to do these songs and actually throw the accent correctly, Sylheti accent. And you do it, I just write in English and I listen carefully, and it's something that artists have.
Do people get sensitive if you like,
They just love it that you're trying.
Okay.
They just love it that you're actually trying, and sometimes people think I am from Sylhet. My fan base.
So you're doing really well then, aren't you?
Yeah, they think I'm Sylheti, and then they speak to me and they're like, "You've got a posh accent. Oh, where are you from?" And,
wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. This is like diaspora of dialects and this hierarchy of languages as well, of dialects in Bangladesh. That's amazing. That's incredible. So do you find that people are respond? So you said people are quite like they like that you're trying, right? That when you do the language thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember the time when I went to Paris, okay, and I tried to speak French. GCSE French is what I learned, and I was really excited. 16, like I'm going to speak French, and I said to somebody, "Où est la poste?" Right, which means where is the post office?
The post office?
Absolutely. And he replied to me, this French guy. He replied to me, "It's over there."
Yeah.
Right. They don't like. They get
don't
really
like-
angry when you try to speak their language.
I felt that when I went to Paris, if you just immediately speaking in English as a Frenchman, they get very offended. Like, we don't speak, if you stumble through French a little bit, then they think they give you, exactly
Really?
what
I
happens
just
with
think you
They
can't win. You
respond
can't
in-
speak in English. You can't speak in French. I can't speak in Urdu or Punjabi either, mate. What am I? I'll try Punjabi next time I'm in Paris. That's incredible. So you've worked with you've worked with some fantastic artists as well. You're doing a duet album now.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about your first album because that was the one that really kind of put you on the map and everybody introduced your music to everybody. Yeah, of course. So what was that process like?
That was my first solo band album.
Wow.
Previous to that, I had I was on different collaborative albums like State of Bengal, a lot of the Asian Underground in the late 90s and stuff. When I was at school, I did a lot of tracks on those kind of albums like audiovisual. Burn Your Toes was a song there that me and Amr did. My first album, that was with my band, it was with my brother, my bass guitarist Imran, who's a Pakistani British, and then my tabla player, Bengali guy called Yamin, from here. So we were all from here, born here.
Wow.
So we went back to Bangladesh, can't read Bengali properly, English to Bengali script, and we released it there, and everybody knew of us. And, the marketing was really big. So that was great, because usually going to Bangladesh would be like a boring holiday with your mum, going to the tailors or some relatives, and you don't have your own friends there, you don't have your own existence there, boring. And then going with your own things to do, your own, and it was media and it was music and it was fun. So
that's incredible, and the people there were very receptive, and they enjoy your work. Obviously, I mean, I watched your stuff on Twitter, and you have this wonderful connection with your fan base as well, and people are always quite interested in what you're doing, and they want to know what's coming out next and everything. And what I want to know is, obviously on New Year's you had loads of options. What you did so much stuff on New Year's. Because New Year's is the theme of the day.
Yes.
So I want to know. Did you make a New Year's resolution?
I always make New Year's resolutions. I stick to none of them by the first day.
Nobody does.
Yeah, all the same ones. Going to go on a diet. I'm going to clean my room. I'm going to keep everything tidy. My accounts are going to be up to date. I'm going to be really good to family. I'm going to visit all the relatives. I'm going to do everything perfectly.
The accounts thing is a New Year's resolution I make on the 31st of March usually.
I'm going to get back to everybody. I'm going to practice. I'm going to do loads of stuff, but do nothing. But I've made a few. I haven't kept any yet. Okay. But I'm still hopeful that I'm gonna.
Do you keep them secret, like my producer? That he doesn't share his New Year's resolutions. Do you keep your secret?
No, I think everybody knows because I whinge about the same things. I whinge about the same things. So
I don't see. I can't make a specific New Year's resolution. I just keep them really broad. Like I'm just gonna try and be happy and keep making films. That's all I want to do. Be happy, keep making films, make everybody else happy. What I want to know right now, ladies and gentlemen, is what was your New Year's resolution?
New Year's resolution: study more.
I'll be going back to uni soon, so I guess my New Year's resolution will be to do well and get first, hopefully.
This year actually I want to improve in my work, learn something new, and concentrate on my kids' studies.
I think my New Year's resolution for this year is to be more social.
Next year, I want to live here.
I haven't thought about it.
New Year, maybe to find the one I can settle down with.
Next year resolution will be I'm planning to study.
My New Year's resolution this year is to buy a micro pig and breed them with other pigs and create a farm of pigs.
The New Year is to try and lose weight, which is most people's resolution, and also to be a happier person than I was last year.
Hopefully I can achieve it, but yeah.
New Year, okay. Hopefully I can pass my IT courses and hopefully I can go back to China to see my parents again.
My next year's resolution is working hard, but at the same time combined with my family. I need to get more time with my family.
To see the good in everybody. Absolutely.
Yes. Peace and goodwill to all men, and keep happy and healthy.
That was last year's Jackie as well. Just be
Whoa.
glad you've got friends.
And just keep alive.
And you look wonderful.
To see my friends as much as I can.
Yes.
And to live life to the full.
Oh, absolutely.
And laugh every day.
Yes.
Indeed, every minute.
My New Year's resolution this year for next year. I think I've achieved quite a lot this year. To smile more, to maybe kick the cigarettes once and for all. That's got to be up there. And really just to enjoy life a whole lot more than this year. How about you?
Well, I only have one New Year's resolution, is making this guy happy.
Perfect. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Wow, that's some interesting bunch of New Year's resolutions. I think I can't top that. I think Savas's was better at the top of the show, but that was interesting. It's quite crazy. Now, I think people can always aspire to do some of the things that you've done, because you've performed everywhere. You know, you've done some amazing music videos, and of course you've got this acting stuff as well, right?
Yeah.
Then I understand you did something with the BBC recently. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, this coming up to a year now. I worked with the BBC in Bangladesh in a project called English in Action.
Okay.
So they've got like a window in every country out there, and so I joined them in Bangladesh for. So it's a coincidence, Bangladesh. I was like happy to get that.
What is that? English in Action. It
English
sounds like
Action.
a movie with Tom Cruise.
They do little drama segments within it's an English language kind of a program, but they teach English to like village people and just to brush up people's English.
Okay.
And yeah, they have like a acting. Think Sesame Street for adults, but then there was this section of a drama that they created.
Sure.
So there was myself and another girl from the BBC who's on EastEnders. We both went out there.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a massive, big budget project. And so it was brilliant because I've worked in very small budget projects in Bangladesh as well. Very hit cult dramas, but very, smaller budget, obviously.
People don't understand about these projects, do they? So, I mean, you told me the story earlier about filming 14 episodes of a show in a day.
Yes, I've done that. Yeah, that was here.
14 episodes of a show. It took us 6 months to do 10 episodes of this show, right? 14 episodes in one day.
Yeah, in one day, 14 episodes over 14 hours. Just all together took 14 hours. 12 to 14 hours and 14
obscene.
episodes. Every half hour, change your outfit, make it look like a new, fresh week. And then they show every week with repeats as well. So all year round, it's that program. So people assume on the street that, oh, how does that guy that sits next to you and sings that program all the time?
That's amazing. And it was shot in a day.
One day, one overnight once in a TV studio.
That's
in
amazing.
London. Yeah.
That's. I mean, the dedication. Did they at least give you nice food?
Yeah, food, but payment.
That's what we're famous for. There's these channels, checks in the post.
It's not the BBC. BBC was brilliant.
The BBC's brilliant. Yeah, you got to love the established institution channels. Yeah. But it must have been a great experience. So as an actress, I mean, so what do you kind of value more, your acting career or your music career?
Well, I'm a trained musician. I'm a trained singer. I learnt classical Indian music from very young. And acting, I didn't really train. I did a bit of Shakespeare plays at school, but that's not. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm an actress, though I've done loads of acting.
Sure.
It just came naturally to me. I think creative people can
as a performer, because if you're a singer and you're a performer that way, do you think it's just natural to transition into acting?
Yeah, natural. Just and again, kind of roles that I accept are very similar to something that myself, something that I can do. And but yeah, the BBC was good because it's in English and it's teaching Bengali, and that's what I can do. That's what I do. I teach a lot. So that was great. And then acting, singing. I think my passion's in singing. Acting's just fun. I dabble in that once in a while.
But singing's fun too, surely.
Yeah. Singing is great fun, otherwise all these early mornings, late nights, early morning flight, get into Stockholm, wear your sari, sing on the same day, jet lag, forget all that. If there wasn't a passion, then it would be really difficult.
The sari seems like it's very crucial to your act. I think is the sari.
The guys don't have to bother. Right?
No,
my musicians, they go in with what they they wear in the flight. They go on stage and play the drums and the guitar. Don't even do their hair properly, and we have to have the whole thing.
That's incredible. I had another musician on the show a while back called Ali Abbas.
Yes.
Yeah, so he always wears this amazing scarf, and his shoes are always, for whatever he's doing, he always walks around with the shiniest shoes you've ever. Like, you can't look directly at them. They're like an eclipse. His shoes.
Okay.
They're amazing, right? So I understand that the performers take a lot of pride in their appearance and the way they come across and everything. Yeah. So you've made an effort for the Aatif Nawaz show, so we really appreciate that. We really do. But that's incredible. So what I wanted to ask you was, you've done so much stuff, right? You've got like a very decorated career, and your Wikipedia page is really long. It goes on and on and on and on. What do you value? What was the most, your favorite experience of all the things you've done?
Oh, favorite experience? I have so many. Oh, that's so random.
We can break it down then. What was the favorite song that you performed that has a special place in your heart?
special song. Well, I performed for Mehdi Hassan and Jagjit Singh and a lot of the legends in a program called Saregama that used to air here, and I was on that and Antakshari, and I was
That's so cool.
I was a teenager and I auditioned for it, and then they accepted my tape. So that was actually that was a memorable phone call, because now I've had so many. I'm always all over the place that I don't remember things. I'm spoilt. But back in the day, that phone call came. You've been accepted, and then went to the second rounds and the third rounds, and that was exciting because I was just a teenager. My mum was excited. Jagjit Singh, Ghulam Ali ji, Farida Khalam ji, Mehdi Hassan ji, and other Suraj Watkar. It was Sonu Nigam.
Did you know who they all were when you went?
I knew who the legends, because I grew up listening to Mehdi Hassan. My mother listened to a lot of classic music, so I knew most people. I didn't know a lot of the younger generation knew people like Bhangra artists. I didn't know anyone.
Oh yeah.
But I knew a lot of the legends. I sang Mehdi Hassan ghazals and stuff as a child, so I was staring at him like this, and him back. And he was lovely. He was lovely. Jagjit Singh was lovely. Farida Khanam ji, they were really loving. And they said, if you ever come to Pakistan, come and stay with me.
Oh, that's amazing.
And yeah, they signed my book with mobile numbers. It was fun, and I shared a sandwich with Jagjit Singh.
Oh wow!
Yes.
What kind of sandwich?
It was a vegetarian sandwich. That's how I got mine.
But they're fun. Vegetarian sandwiches are fun because they have stuff in them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like they've got some kind of paste or something they put in it. It's not like cheese and like a tomato. Was that exactly what it was?
I can't really remember now. It's such a long time ago. I just remember he had 2 sandwiches and he gave me one. And it was, this is Jagjit Singh sandwiches. It doesn't matter what it is. Wow.
I remember the first time I was on I remember exactly what I ate the first time on I remember the food more than I remember the project, which is really weird. But you know what? I'm really curious. I want to see some stuff, and our viewers want to watch some stuff. Let's have a look at you in action singing your songs.
छू लिया जाने जाना तेरे प्यार में
आसमां छू लिया जाने जाना तेरे प्यार में
खुशनुमा तू लगी देखा जो भी हंसी कोई भी दिल नशी तुझ सा नहीं आसमां छू लिया जाने जाना तेरे प्यार में खुशबू के लबों पर वो हमारी दास्तां
तेरे मेरे प्यार से
यूं ही महके जिंदगी
तेरे मेरे प्यार से
यूं ही महके जिंदगी
जान से प्यारा लगा तू ही हमनवा तेरे ही इश्क में है दिल फना
आसमां छू लिया जाने जाना तेरे प्यार में
Wow, that was really something. That was an incredible music video. That's really impressive. So tell me about that. That was such an exceptional music video. What was it like working with Raja Kashyap?
We've known each other for like 10 odd years.
Oh, wow.
From back in the day, and I've been abroad a lot recently. When he's very insistent. Like he'd be calling, saying trying to work together and stuff. And finally, it happened last December, and we did the title track, which is Mehva Shah.
Wow. Okay.
And then he got a good response for that song, so which then led to us doing the whole album.
Uh-huh.
And the music videos we shot in very different, gorgeous locations all over the place.
I could tell that. It was incredible. Where did you go? Where are all these places?
We're just in places. I have shows in Europe a lot. So I went to Venice. I went to Italy, Venice, and Bolzano for a couple of shows there. Wow. And where's the other one place? Vicenza. So
wow.
I went there for shows over the summer, and I thought, okay, I'll come back here again with them and I'll shoot here. So then the opportunity came that I'd have another couple of shows there again. So I took them with me. They came with me, you know, kindly accompanied me. And then we filmed a lot of the music videos there. And then I went to New York, filmed in New York. So all over the place, really.
That's excellent. So you kind of managed to synergize the two things and kind of you get almost two birds with one stone.
And Raja had some wonderful locations set up here. He had special permission to film in some amazing places in London, penthouses in Park Lane, and just with crazy views of London.
Wow.
And Canary Wharf, and it was just we've gotten.
That's important. The aesthetic of a music video is really important to an artist, I suppose. But essentially, it comes back down to the music, and that's what's so wonderful, and it's being appreciated so nicely. So what I mean, that's really good. I'm really impressed. Actually, blown away by the quality of everything. I want to know, like, 'cause you seem like you're working all the time. So you're acting, you're singing, you're shooting music videos, you're flying around Europe and New York and everywhere, right? When you get a day to yourself to just chill out in London, what do you do?
I do nothing. I stay at home, lie in bed with my laptop, watch YouTube, watch this, that, BBC iPlayer, just mess around, Facebook, you know, just online.
What do you do? Do you ever get out and spend some time, like, with your friends?
I have, I've got some of my, you know, John friends.
Oh yeah.
And when we get together, we don't do very much because I'm always out. I'm always doing stuff, glamorous stuff, and just always flying around. So it's just nice to just be at home and do nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes just do nothing.
Absolutely.
I love swimming, so I swim. I swim a lot.
Oh really?
Yeah. Not that I'm a good swimmer. I'm a rubbish swimmer.
I can't swim at all, so you're already better than me. It's all good.
champion.
Yeah, of course, our producer is a champion swimmer.
I like sunbathing, and I'm always abroad, you know, on the beach. If I go to a beach location, then I'm always there. We'll be shooting. We were filming in Thailand for 2 schedules of a drama series. In Bangladesh, we went. A Bangladesh unit went to Thailand. So after my shoot, I'd be like, okay, act and cuts. That's my scene. I'm done for the day. Right, swimming costume, pool. Because you know that's all I do.
What, do you have to wear a sari on the beach?
No, my character, you know, I always tend to get the, you know, the Videshi type of girl, you know, who lived abroad. That character is me, you know, not very, you know, there's a hard word in my script, then I'll change it into an easy word, an easy Bengali word. Besides one time where I played a traditional, very Tagorean character, so I had to have a proper wig and play a character called Meghubuti with a big bindi there.
Meghubuti?
Meghubuti, she was that
name.
character, and it was really not for me. It was a miscasting there. The actress who was supposed to play it was ill. I was supposed to play the very westernized character, so I played this, you know, traditional one. Meghubuti was myself.
I know, it's larger than like Meghubuti. It's incredible.
My mother was worried, so she was reading the script thinking, I can't even pronounce those words. Tagore, you know, Tagore kind of character. So what we ended up doing when we shot, while shooting Meghubuti in Thailand, we adapted Meghubuti. She ended up growing up in Thailand, hence she knew a lot of English. So a lot of English words came in there.
They had to find an artistic justification to get you.
Because it's Thailand, it's Meghubuti in Thailand with her flowing black hair, you know, and kind of westernized clothes. And that's why the odd word, if it came out of Meghubuti, it was because she grew up in Thailand.
That's incredible. I still can't get away from this sari on the beach thing. I think there's a film there. I think Gurinder Chadda needs to get on this sari on the beach and Baji on the beach. No, that's incredible. That's really, really good. So this is interesting. We're getting to know a little bit more about you. We're finding out a little bit more about the things that you do in your spare time, but it kind of gravitates back to your work. Your work really consumes you.
At the moment, yeah, I guess, although my friends who work with me say I'm very, very lazy.
Really?
And I do nothing, but yeah.
That's really bizarre, because I mean, just in this short conversation, you've just mentioned so many things. I know you've got stuff going on later, and you've had stuff coming on before, and you're working till like late hours last night. And some people can't imagine the amount of dedication and just having to be on all the time. That must be hard.
Yeah. Well, if you enjoy it and you love it, and there's passion there, then it's just fun. It's just a party.
Hey, it's just a party. We love that. Well, on the subject of parties, okay, what I want to do right now is, because we've talked about your career and we've seen some of your music and we've seen some of your acting and we've heard about what you're doing, right? What we want to know is a little bit more about you, and the best way to find that out is our special, dangerous, very, very dangerous sheep round, in which we explore 10 things we don't know about you.
Okay.
Okay, Susanna, you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You've got to catch it. You can catch. I know you're friends with loads of cricketers, so you should be able to catch this.
Yeah.
And then we're going to ask you this question. So you catch it, you tell me, and then you have to chuck it back at me. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. What's your favorite thing to eat in the world?
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay, great. That's the nice start. Favorite holiday destination in the world?
Beach. Anywhere.
Beach anywhere. Okay, non-specific answer so far, but that's okay. They'll do. Favorite movie?
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. Oh, that's a strange choice. I like it. That's a good movie. James Cameron. Bread or naan?
Naan.
Naan. Yeah, we like naan over here as well. Chappals or slippers?
Both.
Both. Okay, fair enough. They're not that different. Favorite song?
National anthem. I don't know.
The national anthem. Okay, that's really good.
That's such a crap answer. Anyway.
The national anthem.
What?
No, that's good.
When is that my favourite
It's
song?
original. It's original. I like it. Okay. Asian attire or Western attire?
Eastern.
Eastern attire. Okay, I love it. Bearded people or clean-shaven people?
Beards.
Beards all the way. We love it. We love it. Okay. Favorite person in the whole wide world?
My mum. Wah! See?
Your mum. Okay, the mums are a popular answer.
Not that
for
she thinks that. I think that, but anyway.
No, well, she does now. She knows now because it's on here. Okay, your role model in life.
Role model in life is role model in life.
Yeah, I'm going here. And go on.
Everyone's successful.
Everyone's
That's
successful
such
is a good answer. It's fine. Okay, your favorite cricket team.
I don't understand cricket, but England and Bangladesh, I guess.
England and Bangladesh. Okay, that's really good. And do you prefer London or Dhaka?
London.
London, and that's it. You've made it. You've made it to the end. I know your earrings are falling off. Everything's going on, but you've done it. How do you feel?
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Maybe some done answers there that but anyway, no.
Well, there's some things you didn't already know. That's his answer. Well, that was fun. That was fun. That was exhilarating. Did you enjoy that?
Loved it.
It's an interesting round. It's an interesting thing. And we like to delve into people's lives and learn these little things because everybody can tell us what their favourite songs are, but we want to know what colour socks people like to wear. That's more interesting. Now, thank you so much for coming on the show, Susanna. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
No,
And you're absolutely wonderful.
Oh, you're very kind.
You've woken me up today.
Okay, wait. I'm glad I've done something today. At least I'm glad I've woken somebody up because I can wake up. So before you go, right? You mentioned Mehdi Hassan Ali. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to sing us a line, a couplet.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it would be wonderful if you could. Only if you don't
3
mind.
hours sleep. Okay.
You're a performer. You can do this.
I can, yeah. She says. Okay. I'll sing one of my favourite Mehdi Hassan songs.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
रफ्ता रफ्ता वो मेरे हस्ती का सामा हो गए रफ्ता रफ्ता वो मेरे हस्ती का सामा हो गए पहले जान फिर जाने जा पहले जान फिर जाने जा फिर जाने जाना हो गए रफ्ता रफ्ता वो मेरे हस्ती का सामा हो गए
Wow, that was absolutely incredible. That is what I love. This is why I love this show, because I get to meet people who are unbelievably talented. And
all the cobwebs were there, man.
No, that's incredible. The thing is, if that's with cobwebs, I'd love to hear it without cobwebs, because it's absolutely phenomenal, right? And, a lot of people think we can, people like me and our producer, we like to, sing in the shower, in the bathroom and everything, and think that we're amazing, but then we hear something like that and it humbles us, and that's important for us, right? But Susanna, thank you so much, right?
Thank you.
I mean, if people want to know more about your stuff, can you tell us where we can follow you on Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I don't tweet very often. I forget to, and then I get 10 people adding me, and I think, okay, I better write something, which is or something. I've had to, McDonald's. But yeah, Susanna Ansar on Twitter. But I'm on Facebook a lot, so that's Susanna Ansar again. But,
so we can like you on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm always on my phone, so all these bits and bobs,
So
all the applications are there. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Susanna. Thank you so much for coming out. I can't wait for the song on Valentine's Day. I'm definitely going to get a hold of that, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome.
It's been fun.
Thank you so much for tuning in, boys and girls. Join us next time for another episode of the Aatif Nawaz Show. Until then, this is your friend and your humsafar, Aatif Nawaz, saying, Khuda Hafiz.